Hey guys, thanks for joining me for another few with you. Today's topic is extremely serious and very time sensitive, and I'm making it to not only be educational, but to answer a lot of the people that have been reaching out to me if it's something to be worried about. So, first and foremost, yes, this is a huge deal. And basically, in English, most people know the HTTP and HTTPS. When you see the HTTPS, that means that site has taken the precautionary measures to securing it, most of which are what we call security SSL. Um, if you have a website and you don't have that, it is absolutely imperative that you're at least aware of this and are either going to rectify it or at least are aware of it, because come July of 2018, you may see a huge decrease in traffic and analytical data, and this may be because of that. So let's just jump right into it. As always, don't ever take my word for anything. I would like to supply you with just the educational, my standpoint, but I will supply you with this link and this information so that you could establish further validity behind it. But check this out. This is from Search Engine Journal, and they released this article, and it goes over exactly what it is. So here's the scoop. July 2018, Google's announced that on their Chrome browser, when a user goes to visit a website that is not secured, HTTPS, they will be displaying a warning to that user. Now, some of us as consumers and users of the internet, you've all seen that warning sign, most of which is usually because a site has been affected negatively, whether it's been malware or the site's just been whatever. It displays that. So we've all seen that. Now, none of us are really sure yet what that display is going to be, if it's going to be scary enough to where they're going to have to like click 2 or 3 steps to get into that website, which without a doubt will keep people from going into it. If it's something more generic, we're just not sure. So to be safe, I'm counseling most of all of my clients that I know have a website that is imperative with traffic and the visibility, that we are migrating to an HTTPS. So once again, this gives you some statistical data. I mean, more than 50% of the internet browsers these days are using Chrome, ever since the Internet Explorer has kind of been phased out and not supported anymore. By the way, if you're still using Internet Explorer, please, for God's sake, get off of that. But you'll notice it goes into depth, and once again, I'll supply you with this link in the description of this video. But it's huge. It is just absolutely huge, and it's talking about what are some of the things it will and will not do. But let's just go over who is it going to impact. Most of you guys that are web dudes know that this is more of a European thing that has also been passed, that a European mandated the internet now that if a website is getting data or any type of input from a user and doesn't have an HTTPS, they're actually going to stop even bringing those websites to the search engine. Now, once again, a lot of this can be debated because it hasn't been done yet, but these are all things that are being discussed in the EU and things of that nature. So it's just, once again, it's probably safe to just do it and be done with it, because it's not that hard to do. Some sites would be a little bit harder if it's on an older platform that can't be migrated, but most importantly, these are the countries that are going to be most impacted. You'll notice that the US is at 42.63%. So that means almost half of the average user is using Chrome. And once again, if it's not a HTTPS, that website will not be, it will be shown, but it's going to have this warning sign, which is going to be super freaky for people. And especially if you're in e-commerce, forget about it. So the purpose of this is to educate you guys, let you know that this is happening. Once again, it's supposed to be happening. They don't give an exact date in July. They just say July 2018. But sometime in July of this year, these warning signs will start to reflect on sites without that HTTPS, and we got to do something about it. So most importantly, not only am I trying to educate you guys, but I am absolutely well apt with getting you on an HTTPS. If you don't, if any of you have any questions, concerns, please absolutely feel free to reach out to me. All of my information is down below. But I mean, this is huge. I haven't seen something like this that's going to be this critical to such a high percentage of websites in a very, very long time. So either way, I hope this was helpful, and get your HTTPSs ready. All right.